Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Singapore, bye-bye. We have just landed in Singapore and we have a 19-hour layover.
And even though it's 11 p.m. at night, we're very excited for this 19-hour layover because we are staying in Singapore airport in comfort.
How are you guys doing?
Get out the way, who got a watch, who got the time, I'm racing the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans.
Great start to our travel day. We just got denied boarding the plane. We're missing some sort of stamp. We came way too early to this airport and I think we just missed everything. Everything wasn't even open yet because we showed up almost 2 hours early for our flight.
By mistake for what?
By mistake, yeah. We were very far away in the jungle, but
in the jungle.
We were.
Yeah, we were.
We have a huge travel day ahead of us, but right now we need to jump on a plane, so...
Have a nice day in Kuala Lumpur, and we hope to see you on board again soon.
Okay, we've
made it.
Arrived in Kuala Lumpur and finished our first flight out of how many?
3 flights. Yeah.
But they're all really short flights. The reason that this is a long travel day is because we have really long layovers. So it is currently 1:50 and our next flight doesn't leave Kuala Lumpur until 9:30.
Great, but we have a lounge.
But we have a lounge here, and also our next stopover is Singapore Airport, so we're really excited to get there.
I need the both of your passport.
Yeah.
Both of our passports? Okay.
So my colleague will be assisting. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
guys. Have a good evening. Oh wow.
So yeah, these are some treats from our managers.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Oh wow.
Oh my. That is so
D41.
cool.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
Yeah, if you need anything, just dial number 1, which is the reception. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The size of this hotel room is bigger than any hotel room we've stayed in 8 months of full-time travel. We've never had a room this big. And we're in an airport. Isn't that crazy? Look at this window. Some of the hotels we've stayed in haven't even had windows.
Wow.
They left us some snacks. I think they're little sweets, muffins and cakes and things. The room is huge. I can't really say that much more about it. Like if it started here, it would be okay.
Yeah.
But it has to be this big because there's a huge bathroom. Look how big this bathroom is. There's no like like little moisturizers and shampoos and that kind of stuff. There is just hand soap and body wash, I guess. But nothing extra in that degree, which would be a nice touch. But well, it is 11:30 at night. We have now been traveling for how many hours?
15.
Like 15 hours. We left Borneo this morning and we're now in Singapore. So it's been a long day. So I think we're gonna shower and go to bed, and tomorrow morning we'll show you more of the hotel and the airport. Good morning from Singapore Changi Airport. I still cannot believe that is our view outside of our hotel room. Blows my mind. Now we are going to go and check out a bit more of the Aerotel because apparently this hotel is not only in an airport, it actually has some really cool amenities.
Like a gym.
They actually have a little area up here just above the breakfast area where you can come to a workout. They do have a treadmill, a bike, some weights. It's a pretty small area, but they do have some stuff. So if you do have a long layover like we do, and you know you're gonna be inside, this is a great way to get a little bit of movement in the morning. Are you having fun?
Yeah. You'd think I'm back in Borneo, in the jungle. But no, I'm in an airport. Time to go use the best amenity in this place.
Taxiing on the runway just there, and we are swimming in a pool.
This is living, Barry.
So apparently this pool is obviously open to guests, but you can actually come and pay to access the pool if you have a shorter layover, maybe just 4 or 5 hours during the day, and you just want a place to chill in the airport, get some fresh air, go for a swim. You can come up here, and not only do they have a beautiful cool pool, they also have a pool bar over there, so you can order some drinks, have some lunch. Pretty nice way to spend your layover if you ask me.
Get a tan even.
Yeah. They also have showers and change rooms and everything like that that you would need. So if you're in Singapore airport, you've got to come here.
Complimentary cappuccino latte tea, yeah, it's touchscreen. I'll wait for the chef, yeah? Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you.
Much needed time for coffee.
So there's 3 different amount of time you can get. It's 6, 12 or 24 hours. If you go for 6 and you need to extend, they can always extend depending on availability. But overall, 6 hours is plenty enough for a normal layover. And you always get a meal complimentary, like this one delivered right here. And there is different type of room. We had one of the biggest rooms there is, but there's also like beautiful little rooms with shared bathroom, but plenty of space in it, very comfortably, especially if you're just here for 6 hours. But yeah, let's go and try this delicious meal.
So when you order your meals here, you come to this area, which is actually called the library. I'm not exactly sure why. There are like a handful of books on a shelf, but it's not really a library. But it's a really nice, like, quiet sitting area. We can get some free coffee, some lemon water, and obviously eat the meal that you ordered as well. Plus, you have a view of the runway. So for our meals, Max got...
I got Japanese. I forgot what it was on there, but it looks delicious.
I got the Singapore chicken because apparently it is the house specialty. It looks good.
Salmon fillet. Oh my god, it's delicious.
Anyway, we are going to enjoy our meals, and then we're going to head out and explore more of Singapore Changi Airport because there are so many cool things to do here. We're leaving the Aerotel and we're gonna go explore a bit more of the airport, but it has been so nice having a proper bed to sleep in and a place to chill outside of the crazy airport, especially if you're here for a long layover. You know how insane airports are. It's nice to just be chill and have some friendly stuff to help you.
There's layover and there's layover. There's a layover when you rough it out, and then there's a layover when you stay in a hotel and just have food, great food, have a swim, have a shower, sleep in a comfortable bed. Love it.
Yeah, honestly, it makes your experience so much better. Like, way more enjoyable.
So one thing we didn't realize is that we actually have to get out of the airport to see the jewel. So we have 6 hours. We have a passport that clears very quickly. So we're gonna gamble it and at least hopefully get to see the jewel and then come back in.
You ready? Oh, I haven't looked yet. Okay, can I look?
Yeah.
There's no water. Oh my god, that's so disappointing.
I know. Maybe it hasn't started yet.
What the? Oh, I'm so sad. We've been here so many times and neither of us have ever seen it.
A few moments later.
That's really cool.
So when we arrived, we thought it was not going to happen because there was no water, but there's opening times. And today's Friday, it's at 10 a.m. on Fridays. It's really nice. Like suddenly it's so much fresher and it's like a light shower. It's not like a heavy drop of water. Really beautiful.
How incredible is it? It's so beautiful with all the trees and the sound of... I feel like I can hear water, but there's no fountain.
It's the train.
Oh, it's the train. Oh. Even though I've seen the jewel on other videos and just in pictures and things like that, it's so much bigger and prettier than even what I was expecting. The actual fountain is super nice, but also just like all the greenery around it, it's such like a nice little oasis that you can come to. If you do have a long layover and you have time to like go through back in and out of customs, it's really nice. And there's so many people here looking at it. It's so obvious why, because it's a really dramatic feature. It's just more dramatic than I thought it was going to be.
But I just felt like this sky train thingy felt very Jurassic Park, very Disneyland. And funny enough, there's the 100 years of Disneyland's little gimmick everywhere. It adds to the theme.
It's really cool. I'm so glad that we made the effort to come through customs and I guess enter Singapore, and we're gonna have to line up and go back through eventually. We don't want to leave that too late, but yeah, really beautiful part of the airport. So I think there's a lot more to see in the airport now, so we're gonna go check out some other things now. Well, if you're in Terminal 1, that's super easy to get in and out. There was no like security scanning our bags or anything like that.
It literally took us 5 minutes to get out. Not even 5, 2 minutes to get out, 2 minutes to get in. The thing that took the longest is the immigration form. But yeah, it literally was 2 minutes.
It's 10:30. We have 5 hours until our flight takes off. So let's go find some more fun things to do. Could you not go to a butterfly garden in an airport? So excited. Oh my god, they're just everywhere! They come so close to you, they fly right next to you. Singapore Airport even has its own movie theater that is completely free to go in. They play movies all day long, pretty much one ends and the next one starts. And right now we are watching Free Guy.
Free Guy.
And after that it'll be the Black Panther. It's pretty cool.
And you get popcorn.
No, you don't. No food is allowed, but still, if you have a long layover, you're tired, you got nothing else to do, this is a pretty cool way to spend your time.
The movie is fun and all that, but a lounge with food is much better.
We've come to the lounge, which we have free access to, which is amazing, and we're gonna have a quick snack, a little bite to eat before we continue exploring Singapore Airport. You can actually see that this is Han Mellon's latest creation from 2008 from his Mother and Child series. And no, I didn't read that off the sign right next to it. Max is walking away from me out of embarrassment. It is like Jurassic Park.
Very much feel like it. There's a T-Rex!
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it. It was well worth the small wait. We had no idea what was in this terminal, if there was anything really cool to do, but it seems like what Changi Airport has done is they've kind of like spread out all of their different features throughout the terminals. So if you kind of want to go to all their cool free stuff, you have to make sure you have enough time to get around between terminals. Oh my god, is that it? That's so cool. So in Terminal 2, there is this enchanted garden, which actually is enchanting. It looks magical. Oh my gosh. If you were like a 6-year-old girl, you'd 100% think there were fairies in there. Very small but beautiful installation. This looks so cool already. Whoa, Singapore is hot too.
Sunflowers.
Yeah, this is really nice. It's Singapore is the greenest city in the world. It has the most like trees and gardens and parks. And you can see how they brought that into the airport as well, because everywhere there's all these different garden features, and there's also plant life actually in the airport. You just don't see that in other airports. It's really nice. The sunflower garden is really beautiful, and you have a really cool view of the tarmac out there as well, but it is so hot out there, so didn't really want to spend that much time out there, but definitely worth a quick visit.
Our back-to-back lounge from still the Ambassador Lounge, but one was in T2 or 1 we were in, and now we're in T2, so this one's a bit better, a bit bigger. There is a gym, but you have to pay extra. There is a nap room, there's foot massage or something. I think all of those are extra. But this one is really nice and airy, and right next to the Sunflower Lounge, the Sunflower Garden.
This lounge has a robot. Hi, Mr. Robot.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello.
Guess he didn't want to chat to us. Arigato. He speaks Japanese. It's a Japanese robot, so you have to speak Japanese to it. That's why it was ignoring us earlier, because we didn't speak Japanese to it. Duh.
Just make sure But you do not bring your cats or your dog.
So we've only done 7,000 steps today, and crazy enough, that's actually 5 kilometers of just walking around Singapore airport today. So I convinced Max.
5 kilometers?
So far we've done 5
oh,
kilometers.
so far was to the next terminal.
No, but for the whole day we're walking around 5 kilometers in the airport.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, just inside an airport. Anyway, we're gonna walk back to Terminal 1, get our steps in, get some exercise. Why not?
We can earn our junk food.
Yeah, then we can have cake at the lounge.
Made it, but obviously all long road ends to one thing and one thing only for Jacqueline: shopping.
And for the final garden of this series of what gardens to go have a look at in Singapore airport, we have the cactus garden. It's gonna be really hot out there though, so it's gonna be a real quick spin around. Wow, look at those spiky boys. Okay, as pretty as these cactuses are, and I actually really do like them, they look really cool, it is just too dang hot for me, so I'm going back inside. I hope you enjoyed this very small tour of the cactus garden. Hello!
And just like that, after 16-hour layover, an amazing night at Aerotel, and a lot of cool things to do, we are done. We're off to Vietnam, so we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!
I still cannot believe that this is inside an airport. Good night.